Greetings, this is Spec Ops 56 and my fellow reviewer John Toe, and this is Whiskey Review number 2. That's right, we're turning this into a new series due to popular demand. You spoke, we listened. So, for number 2, we're doing Canadian Mist, the Canadian whiskey. It's a blended whiskey. Now, before I give you information on it, I want to tell you that I have a little history with Canadian Mist. Back in 1975, back in the Stone Age, I had just gotten out of Navy boot camp, 18 years old, went to Key West, Florida for A school, and while I had been familiar with wine and beer, I'd never tried any whiskey at that point. So I decided that was something I needed to do. And so I just went to the liquor store and I saw Canadian Mist. I liked the name, so I picked that one for the first one that I ever tried. And as I recall at that time, I just drank it straight out of the bottle, but hey, I was 18 and I was in Key West, Florida. Now, the thing I remember about it the most was that it was very smooth, and it wasn't harsh, and it was a good whiskey to start with, as it turned out. So I've not had it since. I moved on to other things as I went out and got older, but I decided it was time to try it again. So just so you know, I do have that little bit of history with it. Now I have no idea if they changed it or not. I don't at the time that I was drinking it back then, I don't remember noticing any particular flavors, but that wasn't really what I was interested in at the time. So this should be interesting. Now let me tell you a little bit about it. Canadian Mist. In 1967, Canadian Mist was born on the shores of Georgian Bay, Ontario, home to some of the freshest water in North America. Using top quality grain, mellowed white oak barrels, and that pristine water, we created a classic. Not craft whiskey, but whiskey made well to be enjoyed by all. Canadian Mist isn't one of those bold, brooding, artisanal whiskeys people like to talk about more than they like to drink. It's a classic Canadian whiskey that's casual, comfortable, and just plain perfect. Triple-distilled Canadian Mist, made from pristine Georgian Bay water and premium Alberta grain, making ice happy since 1967. It's 80 proof. It says the color is rich honey, which I would agree with. The aroma is oak, vanilla, fruit cup, and touch of brown sugar. I don't remember none of that from 1975, but like I said, that wasn't what I was after. The taste, it says soft, light, sweet, then a little bit of oak. And the finish, clean and cool. Well, we're going to find out. Now, I don't believe John has ever had Canadian whiskey,
no,
so this should be easy. Well, I know John has shown you the bottle, so go ahead and open it. The bottle is completely different from the one that I had, because the one I had was glass, and it was the tall, slender bottle, and this was just the only kind of bottle that they had at Total Wine. So let's see, all right, yeah. Yeah, I should have torn that off before we started, but that's okay. There. Oh, come on. There we go. Didn't do much for my arthritis in my thumb joint, but that's all right. Okay. Oh, looks like it has a little thing on the top for controlled pouring. That should be helpful for me. So come on around, John. There's nothing more to see from that angle. And since we're doing a new series of whiskey reviews, I decided we'd get a couple of proper whiskey glasses. So that's good. So there we go. All right. All right. Well, yeah, you can see the hunter. It's a honey color. Mm.
Do you smell honey or vanilla?
I get a sweet smell.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a touch of vanilla.
That's what I'm smelling.
You know, and a little alcohol smell. Well,
let's give it a try and see what happens here.
It's a little hotter than I remember it.
It's a little warm on the end. Just a little, but it's smooth like you said.
Yeah, it's smooth. But like I said, there's a little more alcohol burn than I remember. It just, you know, maybe I don't know, maybe back then I wasn't really paying much attention to all of that.
But I do taste the honey. It's predominant. The vanilla, it is there.
Well, I don't think it doesn't say anything about honey, just a rich honey color. But
yeah, it tastes like it's
supposed to be oak, vanilla, fruit cup, touch of brown sugar. I taste the sweetness.
Maybe it's the brown sugar.
I taste a little bit of the honey. I mean, not the honey. Now you got me saying
See
it.
that?
A little bit of vanilla, not much.
I guess why I thought of honey was the smell, but that's the brown sugar. It is good.
Yeah, I taste a little of the brown sugar sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
It has more of a bite on the back end than I remember.
It does.
But the other thing I do remember is that after I'd had enough of it, I didn't really care about the bite
it didn't matter
or the burn or much of anything else.
Yeah.
But hey, I was 18 years old in the Navy in Key West, Florida in the 1970s. What do you want?
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah.
How many thumbs on this one?
I can't say as I taste anything like fruit cup.
No.
But I got vanilla. I got a little sweetness of brown sugar. I don't think I tasted the oak either. You know, okay. Well, you know, for what it is, and I guess I have to give it a thumb up.
I'm gonna do the same.
You know, it's
and that's my first of this.
You know, like I said, this has just been a long time since I had it.
Yeah.
The main thing I remembered from it was that it was smooth, and it still is.
It is smooth.
So definitely thumb up.
Take care.
So, all right. That takes care of whiskey review number 2. We'll be coming to you again, probably not till next year, with some more of these whiskey reviews. I plan to review all kinds of whiskeys and such. Canadian whiskeys, bourbons, scotch, Tennessee whiskeys, Irish whiskeys, Canadian whiskeys, all kinds of whiskeys. We're also going to be throwing in some cognac, brandy, sherries, all these things like this. So should be an interesting year next year. So until then, this is Spec Ops 56 and my faithful Indian companion John Toe saying cheers.